Hello, this is Ryan. I wanted to make another quick video today. The other one's uploading right now, and I'm making another one. I guess because while I was doing that video, I kind of wanted to say a few things. So I just decided, hey, I'll try to make a new video and see if that other one will upload while this one's being recorded. So, anyways, I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. To everybody out there. 2020, it's on its way around the corner. We just got a couple more days here. And I was thinking about New Year's resolutions, and I was like, hey, I'm just going to say a little bit about my New Year's resolution and what I'm doing and what I'm thinking as far as the New Year's going into the New Year. So what I'd like to do, I normally don't tell people what I'm actually doing. I usually keep things secret, and I do things in secret. But now, since I'm already kind of on a roll and I kind of already know what I want to do, I think it's okay to kind of talk a little bit about what I want to do. So basically, for me, for my New Year's resolutions, I'm going to make a big list. But I have been working on just a few things. I noticed somebody asked me in a YouTube post what my New Year's resolution was going to be. So I started thinking about it, and I go, okay, well, I'll just give a couple of things real quick. So the things that I want to do for my New Year's resolution is I want to write another book and get it published. Now, since I already wrote a book and I already got it published, I already went through the whole thing. Now I feel like I know what I'm doing. So to write a second one will probably be pretty easy. The first one was very, very difficult. The second one's probably going to be very easy. And a matter of fact, I have about 7 stories that I've written the kind of like the stories for. And what's really funny is, for as far as writing goes and thinking ideas and thinking of stories, what's really funny is that we'll talk to people and we'll come up with stories all day. Well, maybe not everybody, but people who like to tell stories and stuff. You'll be hanging out with your friends and stuff, and you'll tell them like stories and different things like that. And I thought, all these stories that we tell each other and make up in our minds, if we just wrote it down on paper, or at least just take some notes, hey, that was a pretty good story. What if it was like a full-on story, a full-on movie or whatever, and just write down some notes? I mean, you just come up with a story like so easy. But I have given really good thought to some story ideas. If I get a story idea in my mind, I just kind of write down kind of the idea of what it is. I just kind of write it down. And then one day when I have time and I'm just like sitting and meditating, like before I go to sleep, or actually when I wake up sometimes, I just kind of think about my story, and then sometimes I'll get the whole story, like every step of the story. And then if I remember to write it down real quick, I kind of get the basics of the story. Now, so I might have like a whole bunch of story ideas that I note down. I mean, tons of noted story ideas that I just kind of write real quick, note it down, like, hey, I'd like to write a story about this. This is a story idea, da 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 da. I have tons of those. But of those, I notice there's some that I'm more attracted to, that I stand out in my mind for some reason. So those ones I end up making into full-on stories in my brain. I just make full-on stories from start to finish, and I'll make bigger notes of those stories. So now you've got kind of like a basis of a story, and kind of the way like probably the way like Disney does it with storyboards and stuff like that. I don't have storyboards, but it'll be kind of like a storyboard of notes that kind of go like, this is how it begins, this is where the character goes, this is the dilemma that he's in, this happens here, da 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 da, runs into this at the end, this is all going to come into play, and then there's the ending. And So I have about maybe 7 stories that I have kind of fully kind of got. Um, and then I have other ideas of making some books. I was thinking about, I have a lot of characters that I draw and stuff, and I thought, hey, I have little characters and I have little stories to the characters, and I was just thinking about maybe making a book of characters because comic books take so long to draw. I was just like, hey, I'll just make a book of all my characters and a little story that goes with that particular character and make a book of it. So that's another book I want to get done in the new year. I have tons of paintings that I've done over the years. I want to finish them up, get them all like the sides painted, and get them maybe printed out. I printed out some of them, but also I would like to update and post those. Start an Instagram and start to post all my artwork. So that was another thing. So doing the stories, setting up the Instagram for like my artwork, and also the video games I play. I have a couple of video games that I play with my son, and I noticed there was people on there that are doing like Mixer or whatever, and I was like, hey, I would like to do that. But since I don't really have the funding to go out and buy all the equipment and everything for that right now, I think I will just maybe put it in my Instagram or do something with it where I'm just sharing about what I'm doing with the video game. Yeah, so that might be something I'm just going to post. I kind of thought as far as Instagram goes, or as far as some of these other blog sites, that I was thinking about just start to post a bunch of stuff and then just see what sticks and see what works out and see what kind of works. So that's what I'm planning to do. So I know I had 3 of them. What was the other one? The books, the artwork. Oh, just social media. Just being more on social media, doing blog posts, posting pictures, making more videos. Not really totally having a total full-on direction yet of where I want to go. Just kind of be more active with everything. So that way when I start figuring things out, then I will be like, okay, like maybe this will branch off or break this off over here. Maybe I need to do video games separate. Maybe I need to have my artwork and my writing separate. I'll figure something out. So that's what I'm thinking for my New Year's. And I have to go take a test to be a physical trainer. I'm trying to be a physical trainer. So I have to go take a test to do that. Maybe a part-time job of physical training. I don't know, full-time, part-time, I'm not sure. I might just pick up a little job around town and try to hang with it for a little while, so that I could be more active with my writing and with my painting and with my social media and stuff. I'm not going to go for a full-on, full-time, plus overtime, 7-day-a-week job. I'm done doing that. That might, if everything fails after a couple of months, if I can't survive, I might go back to truck driving, but I really don't want to do that. But I might do it if things get bad. But I'm going to try to hang in there as long as I can before I go and do that. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I didn't really have anything planned for this video, but that was about it. I just wanted to talk about that real quick to start my new year early, kind of start getting the whole New Year's resolution vibe going. So this is Ryan. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace. I'm out. Have a good day. Have a good holiday. Have a good New Year. Make those New Year's resolutions. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Whatever. Just have a good life. You know what I mean? Have a good life. Live the good life. Okay? All right. I'll see you next time. Later. Bye.